And during that time, one of the most controversial things now that's made it onto the campaign, was it possible to save the people in the embassy during the Libyan siege?
I don't think so. To give you the command arrangement there,
But NATO and the Pentagon were ready to go.
of course,
Okay.
it happened so quickly that the forces on the ground were insufficient to save the ambassador. Now, let me stipulate, Joe.
But hold on a second. When do you
Yeah.
find out, just take a step back,
Yeah.
when do you find out this is happening in real time? Seconds, minutes, how quickly do you find out what's happening?
We need to understand one point about it. Libya was not a part of the
I
NATO
know.
mission and not part of my remit.
Correct.
Libya, because it's in Africa, was under the command of a terrific general officer named General Carter Ham. So he would be the individual who understands that precise minute-to-minute timeline. My job during the events, the terrible events that led to the death of Ambassador Stevens, was to push forces from Europe into the command of General Ham so he could respond to events on the ground. So to answer the question, when were we aware of it? We were aware in relatively real time.
What does that mean?
That means that as the embassy is surrounded, not the embassy, excuse me, the consulate is surrounded, the ambassador is in it, we start to get reports of this within, I would guess, an hour of events actually happening. And our job at the European Command is to push all the intelligence and all of the combat capability to General Ham so that he could respond to it.
And when did you personally have a feeling that this is a terrorist event?
I would say from the very beginning of it. Because of the footage we were seeing on CNN, because of the intelligence reports we had seen, we were certainly aware of an Al-Qaeda presence in the region. I think a logical assumption very early on in the process was that it was terrorism.